So our container is running successfully, but something we need to change, that is our container name is a random name generated by Docker, but we don't want to Docker generated name. We also provide the name, and also when first time the image is container is open, that is open in the attach mode, and we need to open in the detach mode. So how can we do this? So I added another command, that -t, that means it's run in the detach mode. Also provide the name, that is MySQL server. Okay, so I added this, and before I run this command, I copy the command. So I first of all I remove this command. Docker rm is command for removing any container. If I paste this, you see this not removing because this now is running container. So two way you can remove this. One is you need to stop docker stop the container id, copy, paste. Now if you click the docker ps, you see the container is not showing. Docker ps only show the running container. If you want to show all container, you need to provide -a. Now you see our container exited for 10-second echo. Okay, now if I run this command, that is docker rm, then you can use the name of the container or using the container id. Okay, so I am providing the container name. If I click this, you see now if I again show, there is no any container is present there. Okay, so now you understand what is the rm. Rm is used to delete any container. Okay, so if I again run this container for showing you another process, that is again I added the previous command, but you see it's now attach mode is open. So if I control C, you see the, if you open attach mode, then you uh, close the command, that time the email container also stopped. So that's the reason you see the 10-second ago it is exited. Now I start again, and you see that this time name also another name is a random name. So if I again start the container, docker start using the container id. If I copy and paste this, now if I click docker ps, you see the container is running. So if you want to remove any running container, that time you need to add -f command. Okay, so now I copy the name and paste this. Now the command is removed. If I click again docker ps-a, now you see not any container is present there. Okay, so I also clear the skin. Now I provide the name, and it's also running in the detach mode. Okay, so I copy this and now run this command. So what the issue? Okay, the issue is I forgot to add a slash backslash. Okay, so I copy this. Always try to clear your skin. That is very helpful to learn. Now the container is open. You see the command is not showing here because it's now open in the detach mode. -d is the command for open the container in the detach mode. Now if I click the docker ps, you see that my container is running smoothly. Okay, so now I add add this container with my application. So if I click the vs, now the server name is not dot, and I also minimize the there. So this server name is local host, and you also need to provide the port 1499. If the port is default, that time you don't need to provide the port, but I'm not using the default port. And the database name is docker db, trusted connection true, sa password, I copy the password from there, sa123a, and the password. Okay, so everything is fine. If I and I in the program file I added the migration script. When the application is run, that also run the migration script. If I click there, I need to check the migration is running or not. I think it's showing some error, and that the reason not any UI is open there. If it's everything is successful, that time if I click the output, it's not showing anything. Debug output, and I think I need to wait some time. If I go to the properties, launch setting, HTTPS 7173 port is showing it open. If I copy this and not anything is present there, I think it's throw some exception. Login failed for user guest. If you get this type of issue in your Docker image in your local environment, that time you need to do trusted connection need to be false. Okay, so I save this. Again, I run this application. I think you see the application is running. If I refresh you see my database also present there, and so the table also present. If I go there and click the post command, try it out. Name ABC DEF 20, address Dhaka. Click the execute, data inserted successfully. If I click the contact API, get API, and I see the data. If I go there, if I open this edit top 200 row, you see data also present there. Perfect. Our data is working smoothly. But one thing I will show you, that is, if I stop the application and in the Docker container, if I remove the container docker rm-f, and you see the name also showing my given name, I copy this and paste this. I remove the application, remove the container. If I again run again, start by again creating a new container, that time if I connect again SA and copy the password, copy and click the paste, you see not any database. That means all my data has gone from there. So it's not a good solution. How can we solve this issue? If we remove the container, sometimes some issue happened in your container. So if any container is removed, that time it also removing my data. It's not a best solution. So I need to do something other thing to prevent my data for stolen or removing. Okay, so next video I'll show you how can we solve this issue for the my existing data. Okay, for now, bye.